So I'd just like to apologize in advance real quick for how anticlimactically the game just starts up. Like there's no logo or title screen or nothing. It's just this menu and Mario and Luigi contemplating on how to operate on their most recent patient.
Why do I feel like I'm going to die suddenly?
Oh!
They look like you've just opened the door and they're like, we can explain.
Rude. We're in the middle of contemplating on how to do our operation.
It's like,
I don't believe that man has ever gone to medical school.
Mario, how exactly do we perform a colonoscopy on him?
No!
What's a colonoscopy?
Anyway,
It's a
how-
colonoscopy.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this might come as a shock to you, but welcome to our look at on Dr. Mario Miracle Cure for the 3DS.
Hooray!
That's right, people! We're going to start doing 3DS stuff!
Selectively, of course.
Maybe, possibly, hopefully.
If it's stable.
Well, this looks stable.
Right, so basically...
Every game
kinda-
is different. Go ahead,
Yeah,
James.
so I guess to put into perspective here, you guys are probably aware of that one emulator that's currently out there on the premises called the Citra. That's pretty much what we're using in order to record these games because, well, if you've been living under a rock under these years, trying to actually get the actual means of recording off of a 3DS
Ooh, what's that?
is damn near expensive and next to impossible.
Do note, never throw bombs into your patients. That
No.
are
Yeah,
lives.
Or the very things you're trying to eliminate.
Also, I
Because that's
apologize.
going to likely eliminate the patient as well.
I apologize, but if the game is not going to do it, then I will.
Yeah, I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can play. I don't know if Fever is the music you can play.
Oh no. The Fever's still in this game. It's just that for some reason, Miracle Cure here kind of just randomizes what song is gonna be playing while you're playing the game.
Yeah.
For now, we're just listening to chill, and unfortunately, I just realized.
Whoa.
Okay, so the thing about Dr. Mario Miracle Cure, which first and foremost, I'm going to say outright, they really missed an opportunity to call this game Dr. Mario Brothers.
Yes.
Because this is the very first Dr. Mario game to have both Dr. Mario and Dr. Luigi running on the exact same freaking cabinet.
I
Right.
didn't know it was taking a brother to work day.
Uh-oh. Hurry.
So, and
Uh,
secondly, the mode I'm playing right now is the Endless mode, which also introduces this game's newest gimmick, the Miracle Cure, which is that little gauge you see on the right corner of the playfield. Assuming you look to your left, of course. Basically, when it fills up, you'll get a random little goodie that'll help you out, whether it be like, whether it'll be a basically a left to right sort of virus eliminator, or one of the very few C capsules, that eliminates any and all capsules of that color on the playfield.
Right, or next to each other. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, what were we gonna say here? We know. Jeez, I know we were talking about that and then something else. So we were talking about with Matt earlier. So just in general, So just in general, the whole Citra thing is that it's very much on a case by case basis. Some games work very well, like this. Other games we will not spoil just yet. Other games just don't work. Like, just to get this out there right now, Dark Moon we cannot do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that game is busted.
Yeah, as of now.
And nothing of value was lost.
Currently the last test that someone had performed of the game. Oh, Jason missed out. The last test someone performed of the game. Apparently the game crashes when the first ghost appears.
Yeah. And if I can,
The game was too scared to run the rest.
Yeah. And actually, if I could just say another thing about progress, and kind of alludes to something that we are going to do eventually, the 3DS remake of Partners in Time is also apparently working well on it.
Wait, Partners in Time.
You mean Bowser's Inside Story?
Oops.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Mario's like,
Oh.
Partners in Time. Wait a minute.
No, I said.
it's
I'm
Bowser's
sorry. I thought I
Inside
said Bowser's Inside Story, but yeah, the remake of Bowser's Inside Story, from what I could tell, works pretty stable. Ironically enough, its emulation is actually a lot better than the original game's emulation.
Yeah.
odd.
Which is even more sad considering the fact that that game never got a re-release on the Wii U Virtual Console. By the way, considering I didn't get to do a look at this game either, we're going to be also showing off... Well, we're going to show off all the modes in this game, obviously, and one of them is Dr. Luigi, because, well, Luigi got his own Dr. Mario variation back when the year of Luigi came around.
Yeah, that's true. During the year of Luigi.
With the L capsules.
We need another year of Luigi.
Yeah.
Give it about another 10, 20 years.
Also, I like to call his mode Tetris mode.
Yeah. Also, I was just gonna
Wait,
say,
part
honestly,
of Tetris mode.
Honestly, I would love. Nice. Honestly, I would love. Oh, nice. Got it cleared out. Honestly, I would love if there was especially with the new CEO. I would love if there was a year of Bowser.
You're
Oh,
about
that'd
Yes.
be great.
Oh, freaking! The completionist ran into him. Apparently, the guy just tends to walk around the store and say hi to fans.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. He's
nice.
trying to
Yeah.
get his name out. I mean, he has considering the sizable shoes he has to fill. I think it's not at all a bad idea to have him try to become a more familiar face with us commoners.
Yeah, try to get himself
yeah,
associated
of
with,
course.
with
Yeah,
the
no,
fans. But
The completionist ran into him when he is at the New York Nintendo store.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So Seely, go ahead.
well, no. Let's let Seely give out her
Yeah.
thoughts on what's on screen right now.
With Dr. Mario, have you played any of it?
I have not. I wish I have, but I never got an opportunity.
Well, it's
Oh yeah, by
available
the
on
way, I
multiple
just realized
systems.
this is also relevant in a
On
way.
what?
Go ahead. No, I was gonna say it's available on multiple systems. In fact, go ahead, James.
As of recently, Dr. Mario's made its way to mobile devices in a very interesting yet divisive sense.
You can see us there and on the YouTube channel. I'm
Oh, that's
British
right. I
for
almost forgot
some
about those
reason.
videos.
Yeah, but
But
yeah,
yeah,
Seely,
just-
it's available on iOS now. Dr. Mario World.
Where everyone's a doctor,
Yes.
even Waluigi.
Even the babies, at least,
Yeah, how?
in a future patch.
And even Yoshi! I have
Yep.
a question.
What's up?
With Waluigi being a doctor with the occasional sounds he makes, would that make him a quack?
Yes. yes,
it
it
would.
would.
I would.
Wow.
I actually would have loved because normally I think what they call is either I think they call them either is it like Nurse Peach or they call her like
Nurse
Dr.
Peach.
So I would have loved if that was an actual like Easter egg or whatever. Like so all the so again like it'd be Dr. Mario, Dr. Luigi, Nurse Peach.
Well,
Nurse
no.
Daisy.
In the new game, everyone's a doctor. Like, no nurses to be found aside from the assistants.
Fair-
I
okay,
have.
fair enough.
I'm sorry. I'm
Sorry,
now
my bad.
picturing. Since you said Waluigi could be considered a quack. I'm just now picturing him like being involved in multi-level marketing. Like,
Unfortunately, with that, all I can think of is him being Doofenshmirtz.
Devil damn it.
It works.
Mario the Platypus!
What I was
Whack.
what I was
Go ahead.
thinking is like, well, first off, just going back to like Ali being astonished of Yoshi being a doctor, it's like this prescription will make you so happy. And also just like we really aren't joking with that. In Dr. Mario World, they're making pretty much a lot of Mario characters doctors, like again, including the Devil Damn Babies, and even Donkey
Nice.
Kong and Diddy are doctors now.
Yep. But again, I would have loved if that was an idea if like it'd be Dr. Mario, Dr. Luigi, Dr. Yoshi, Quack Wario, Quack Waluigi.
Black Wario.
Hey, I was a doctor
and
too
Black
once.
Waluigi. Like they'd be pushing this this. They'd be the snake oil salesman of the doctor world.
Also, can we not ignore how dapper Bowser looks in a doctor's attire?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's right, even Bowser's one.
Yeah, that's right, Bowser.
Almost as dapper as he was when he tried to marry Peach.
Or as dapper as he was in that one Nintendo commercial for the 3DS.
Oh, you mean the one where he looked like a total dork?
I think he looked dapper.
This Virus Buster mode, this is the one that I think Dr. Mario World is taking the most heavily after.
Yep.
Yes. Although in Dr. Mario World's case, it's basically the capsules go up as opposed to down, which I feel is weird, but at the same time I understand it's for the case of convenience.
But yeah, you can control every capsule individually.
Instead of match 4, it's instead of match 3.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's all about controlling all your capsules at the same time, and you can move them in any direction except opposite their flow. Like you cannot move them higher up. You just have to make do with what you can and navigate them around.
Right.
Can I also mention real quick how much of a bitch it was to edit this portion?
Oh,
I bet
I
because
can
you had to like
imagine.
rotate everything.
Mm-hmm. And I can only imagine just how much fun Luigi's gonna have if Bowser's Inside Story works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what? You'll get no pity from me considering what I did for Partners in Time.
I mean,
the way you said that.
it'll be interesting.
You'll get no sympathy from me, princess.
Was that Ike or Roy? He says like you'll get no sympathy from me.
Yeah, it was Ike. You'll get no sympathy from me.
Yeah, that's pretty much me. Sorry,
Off
it's
topic,
hard.
I kind of prefer his voice from Brawl than the later games.
I agree.
It's the same actor.
Oh, it's
Is
the same
it?
actor. I just think
Yeah.
he sounds better in Brawl.
Huh.
Yeah, and I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Honestly, with how much he changed the voice, I'm surprised it even is the same.
Yeah, no, it's the same actor, Greg
Jeez.
Chun.
Man, this is like a
Huh.
Haley Joel Osment thing with Kingdom Hearts 2. Where I'm like,
Yeah,
that can't be the
seriously.
same guy.
Well, then again, Haley Joel Osment, he gets a pass considering when he first started voicing Sora, he didn't drop his balls yet.
That is fair.
Whereas with Ike, he somehow got reversed. They pretty much
got
lined
super
back
hyped
up
for
for
it.
a
They
minute.
gave him a-
Just right back in.
they gave him a fucking vasectomy.
No.
Oh God.
Oh, wait. Wait. Never mind. It is not the same actor. I thought.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I
thought it was.
thought something was off.
Okay. I
Okay.
thought it was.
We're- Okay,
Jason.
do all right. Do the video over again. We messed up. Nope.
No, I'll just leave it.
Start
I'll just
over,
leave a
guys.
little note.
You're
Ja-
fine, you're fine.
Shut the fuck up. Jason Adkins played him up until Fire Emblem Fates, and the current actor for Ultimate and Heroes is Greg Chun.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
assume it might have been union related reasons.
Yeah.
So,
Probably,
James, having played this, what did you think of Miracle Cure?
I think it's a good. I think it's easily one of the better Dr. Mario's out there. It's just that it also came out around the time where it felt more like just an added bonus as opposed to like a full standout release.
Right.
Like,
This
is
is
one of those games you pick up if you want some time to kill.
right. This is eShop exclusive, I think.
Oh
right?
yeah, by the way, I almost forgot. The only cameo up until Dr. Mario World, the only other appearance Yoshi ever made in the Dr. Mario series.
Oh, yeah,
has
the
those
little plushies up there.
Yeah.
Oh.
And actually, speaking of Mario characters, considering how gung-ho they've been getting with giving everyone doctorates for Dr. Mario World, place your bets. How many updates do you think it'll take before we have Dr. Pauline?
2.
Also.
Oh,
Sure.
and as soon as the video ended, there's a related video from Illuminati for r/anti-MLM.
Whatever that is.
But,
Huh.
by the way.
I will
Alright.
educate you.
By the way,
Oh,
fun
okay.
fact: Jason
What's up?
Adkins, who played Ike previously, is known for playing Ike and nobody else.
So he was just a one-trick pony. Poor guy.
Nuts.
But yeah. On that note, hope you all enjoyed our look at on Dr. Mario Brothers. Not Miracle Cure. I still think they missed an opportunity. Just saying. Also, just to say real quick before we end off, I find it weird that with Dr. Luigi's first appearance, they actually gave him the hat, which I thought was a nice change off compared to Dr. Mario. But for this game, they just went back to him having that headlamp thing.
Oh yeah.
I was told it was procedure.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
I guess a lot of fan outcry.
You
But
mean
anyway.
protocol?
Yeah, protocol. But yeah, I guess having a regular casual hat is just improper etiquette. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and like I said, there will be several other 3DS stuff we'll do sometime in the future, and yes, you all know which one. You all know another one I plan on doing somewhere down the road. But
And,
until that time comes, I'm James Extreme.
I'm Earthquake.
I'm Lucky Jack 20.
Hylian Princess Lita.
Ronnie J. Koopa, and must I say, it was a miracle to start doing 3DS games.
And on that note, I want you to bend over and relax.
Till next time, everybody.
Turn your head and cock.
Watch out for quacks. Sorry, that peaked.